Bismillah. Now, for those saying, what the hell is this guy doing? I must look like a goddamn fool, huh? Reading Quranic ayats into a cup and then drinking the water or whatever it is because I believe that I have so much bad luck. See, people have so much bad luck, they start blaming it on the spiritual. You know, that I must be spiritually under attack or something. So this is a issue of the Grapevine, and it has a few people. These are newspapers. So I've decided that if I were being evicted and thrown out today, this is all my stuff, the clothing. But what's really essential, I didn't come to Iceland with this. This is the old, see, because I grabbed on to a lot of paperwork, magazines, different things. This is an old iMac. Old Apple computer. I don't know if it's iMac or whatever. An old, my family, I forget what the model this is. They're cheap. They're like $100 and something, $200. Somebody had it in the mosque, the place where I used to stay when I first came here, and they threw it away. It was thrown away. It was along with clothes, things that were being donated or thrown away. So I took it out of nostalgia. These are old, dirty pair of socks that I've been wearing now almost a month. And the thing about it is, it's only like 9 something in the morning. There's an etiquette when you're living with other people. There's an etiquette when to use the washing machine that makes noise. There's an etiquette that you have to follow. So there's a lot of stuff that I had, different magazines, newspapers, because at that time, I had hopes. I had hopes of having a life. I had hopes I would be able to do things. I had hopes, yeah. Those hopes are now dashed. They're gone. And this is what some people love. They love it when your hopes are dashed and crushed. Make you cry. They love it. They love it. Evil, filthy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strike back now, but not extremist or terroristic, which I have been accused of, which I really hate. That I've been accused of Islamic extremism. I really hate it. I really hate that. See, this Misha, the Russian, he in there snoring away. And these are all his clothes. See how all his clothes neat. He's a very neat person. All his clothes are hung up, are organized, and all that kind of stuff. This is when you really live someplace. You have a closet to put these things in. See, I don't have closets. But what I'm trying to allude to for Julian Assange is your digital life is attacked to where you cannot have. I saw some people, Semitic Jewish, who had a vehicle there. It was a big old Tahoe or whatever you would call it, like an expedition. No, or one of those big SUVs. It was huge and it was brand new. It had red letters. It was huge, man. What I'm alluding to is them people got money, huh? They got real money. So these are newspapers. And let me turn this off. And what happened is, okay, this part is a refrigerator I use. So some new people have recently come. They made some messed up rice. So I started making space in the refrigerator as I started eating. So I only have this little bit of milk left. And I only have a little bit of milk. Very little in there. Very little milk. Almost nothing. You see, because once you open it, you'll know somebody drank some of it or not. And then when you're drunk, and then somebody put the messed up rice in here. So this is known that this section of the refrigerator belongs to me. So somebody started coming bit by bit. They started taking Roman stuff, who was here, Roman stuff, and stuffing his stuff here. because usually his stuff will goes here. The young Russian ancestry men who went to Latvia. Then they put this lemon thing here, and now when I made space here, then they stuffed that in there. And you know this part belongs to my part. So all this kind of stuff that I wanted to riding Icelandic horses, quad bike tours, Icelandic horse tours, Mimir language, all this stuff going right in the trash. The one opportunity I have is to work, you see. And right now, the Ahmadiyya Mansour, they're negotiating and making a plan for me when I walk inside the U.S. Embassy, whatever problems is going to happen. See, they're already making a plan because I told them that. You see, so they don't like the other option of me having the money, sending the passport to the U.S. to Bill Simpich, and he's walking it in. They don't like that option because then it will have an attorney that will be able to witness what happened with the application. That option, they don't like that. This is salted lamb, which I love. They don't like that kind of stuff. That option they don't like. So I'm really, really pissed off right now. You know, and really angry, extremely livid. It's the term, you know, and that's an understatement. You know, and the leader of the Salafi community says, when I said there's no help, there's no social services, when I challenged himself, he said, just what he told me, just work for the good, or work for other people, and just accept their gifts. Because I told him I'm not legally allowed to work here. You know, I'm not allowed to earn a living. I'm not allowed to see all of this kind of paperwork, all this kind of stuff. I wanted to do things multilingual, but forget it. I had something that I wanted to do. I wanted to design. See, instead of all these pamphlets. See, pamphlets, a lot of that is confusing. It's keeping people in the dark ages out. When everybody has smartphones. Yeah. Keeping people in the dark ages, man. Christ is glorified. See, so what he told me is just trust in Allah, have patience. See, it's always with me. It's always have patience. Have patience, and trust in Allah, have patience, and accept the people's, meaning like for the rest of your life you're gonna have to live off of the people's gifts. You know, you're not gonna be able to earn a living like a man. So I got pissed off. That was the answer I got from the leading Salafists in the UK, in Manchester. That was the answer I got out. So I had enough of this kind of stuff. This is a good organization out. Yeah. They do a lot of good out. If there's any way that I could financially support it, I would. They're based in Kopenhagen. Okay. I think he's the director. Voodoo Libby Trust Levi. Ain't that something?